Where do I start here this morning? Well, first of all, uh, one of the viewers said something to the effect of, I'll see you in the rollback. And we are not going to have a rollback, or at least not much of one, because I did not come back to the model table yesterday. Everything is... Oh, this one didn't hold. Neither did this one. Well, I guess I'm going to have to re-glue those. It could be that this one and this one are just about ready to fall off as well. Maybe I should have used the medium instead of the extra thin. I'll redo that off camera. I think the idea is really good. Yeah, I think the idea is really good. It's just... it just didn't hold. Well, that's the difference between solder and CA glue, I guess. Anyway, yeah, as far as the rollback goes, I got busy making extra topping for today's pizza. It's pizza day, right? And yeah, I ate the last piece last week at this time, and yeah, I've lost my train of thought here because I'm very surprised that this didn't hold. I don't know what to say. I'm sitting here editing this out right now, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'll bet you when I clunked my coffee cup down, the vibration traveled across the tabletop and through that little part, and it somehow jarred it loose. But after watching that particular clip over and over again, I can't see any movement, or it doesn't jump or anything like that. So, well, I thought I had it figured out for a minute, but I guess it's something else. I guess I was right. The CA just finally let go. Anyway, I spent a lot of time last night making extra topping and stuff like that, and I don't know if I'll bother to show it or not. We'll see how the day goes. Oh man. How did this happen now? Well, I guess we may as well have a rollback. A lot of you viewers have been very supportive over the last almost a year when I've been on my diet here. And I think I owe it to you to tell you that I have fallen off my diet. I think it was around 3 weeks ago I said something about that I was only about a pound away from my goal. Well, after that, I just literally fell off the wagon. And I just pigged out several days in a row. I am probably have set myself back, I'm guessing, a month on this thing. Yeah, anyway, here's what happened yesterday. I made up the ingredients for the extra topping for the pizza, and I made up all kinds of different stuff, and I took pictures of it. I'll just sort of flash through it here. And this morning, I actually made the pizza itself and put some of the topping on it. Now, the topping did not work out as planned. I would not recommend to anybody seeing what I did to do this, and I will not do it again. In fact, I may stop making pizzas because it is just too hard not to eat too much of it all at once. Now, I guess there is sort of good news in all of this, and that is that I'm not particularly depressed or discouraged. I am very disgusted with myself, though. Yeah, the good news is that I'm going to get back on it again. I'm determined to get back on it, and I guess that is good news. I don't think I can reach my goal by Christmas, but at least I'm going to get back on it again. Thanks for listening. Okay, we are glued back on, and we are reinforced. I don't know what happened there last night, unless I accidentally bumped them and broke them loose and didn't realize it, but I don't think so. I think that for some reason the extra thin CA, it just let go. It just let go. Okay. I know I said we'd take a close look at these. maybe we'll just quickly do that. And then I got to get these other pieces here mounted on our masking tape. And I would like to be able to spray these today, get this done, and move on. Okay, and like I said, we'll just quickly do this. I guess it's sort of, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Oh, you notice there's this little extra platform thing coming out here. That's what I was talking about yesterday, that it was a little bit different. And the last one. Okay, I think this is going to work out really well. And I used the CA thin, and I've reinforced the connection, so I think it's going to be okay. Let's move on. Okay, we're going to use the 77. As near as I can tell, that's the same one that we painted most of the other ladders that are on the sides of the ship. Now, the T, that stands for thinned, and the R means I put a little bit of paint retarder in it. So hopefully it's going to go good. And I got to remember once again, I just have the 5mm or 0.5 millimeter nozzle in there. So I'm going to want to go nice and easy with a low pressure. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, remember we fixed this thing, so this should keep running. I don't think it's going to shut down like it did before. Remember we put a little light bulb to give us a little less resistance in the on the motor, so that it doesn't auto shut down. Okay, beat that to death, didn't I? All right, let's get our gloves on here and get ourselves recomposed with the different lens on, and I'm just going to use the auto rotation for probably these ones here. Well, maybe not this one, but I won't be using the auto rotation for this one. I'll put them on the rotator to keep them in place, but I'll be painting them sort of manually. Now what? Well, that was unexpected. I really thought we'd have these things painted by now. I tried to swap out the needle for the 0.3 millimeter, and I must have some sort of contamination somewhere in the airbrush. I'm going to have to clean it up and try it again, but that's going to have to be tomorrow now. It's 2:37 in the afternoon, and I don't want to have to rush this. I want to enjoy it. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow.